All right, my good people, I just got a hold of the RootMetrics Half 1 2021 report for 5G. I'm really excited to report this to you all. I just went through some of the major categories and the performances from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. There are some things that I think are going to surprise certain people. Some people are not going to be surprised. But anyways, I don't want to give away too much. Let's just go ahead and get into the video and get through all these conclusions from RootMetrics. Very excited about this. All that starts now. SMT Nation, what is going on? It is your boy, the SMT. I have a fantastic video for you today. In this episode of the channel, we take a look at the RootMetrics Half 1 2021 5G report. This is simply an overview of the results from RootMetrics in their testing for the first half of this year from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. What this report does is it summarizes a huge, massive collection of data and scientific testing, just looking at the performance in the mobility market, the cutting-edge technology of 5G for those three big carriers. All data is collected and then summarized in this report. I'm not going to go over any great detail. All right, we are just going to take a look at the big picture, the national uniformity in 5G availability, reliability, and speeds. Marketing does not matter. If marketing mattered, T-Mobile wins, Verizon wins, AT&T wins because they market their 5G. We're not falling for those tricks. We're going to take a look at some scientifically tested and collected methodologies here. I want to start first with Verizon. Verizon won the 5G reliability. While its availability and speeds are improving, that's where they come up short. 5G speeds are competitive with AT&T, and their availability is gaining and improving. RootMetrics does believe that Verizon is in striking distance of the 5G crown. Here's how they broke down. 9 out of 125 markets for most available 5G. That was third of the three carriers. 16 out of 125 tested markets had the fastest download speed everyday 5G markets. That was second amongst the three companies. And then for most reliable 5G, they had the best metric, 99 out of 125 markets. That is Verizon's calling card. It has always been reliability. It showed in this 5G data collection. Let's talk a little bit about T-Mobile. Really the 5G availability king. A combination of low-band 5G with N71, 600 megahertz, and the newly deployed over the last year, N41, 2.5 gigahertz spectrum from the Sprint merger. Really, their availability is excellent. RootMetrics sees key areas for T-Mobile to improve upon, being the reliability and the speed combination. I'm assuming that the N71 really bringing down the speed end of things. Maybe some of this other, networking issues that are going on behind the scenes, those are kind of making the reliability an issue. But the speeds are improving, they said, for sure. The availability and performance combo is where T-Mobile doesn't yet truly compete with Verizon and AT&T. In my opinion, that's more of an overall networking theme. But they did give some pretty nice findings. For availability, they were the best. 81 out of 125 markets tested. For fastest downlink and 5G speed, they were third with 13 out of 125 markets. And then for reliability, 12 out of 125 tested markets, that was third. So they had the availability in spades. The other two metrics, they were third. And then here we have, cue the Death Star music. The Imperial March begins. Best everyday 5G experience goes to Big Blue AT&T. Very available, strong performance, and reliable most often. In terms of 5G availability, they were number 2, 44 out of 125 markets. In terms of speed, 20 out of 125 markets. And then for reliability, 59 out of 125 markets. That was second amongst the big three. So they were 2 in availability, 1 in speed, and 2 in reliability. So really the best overall performance amongst the big 3. So when you think about what exactly RootMetrics is testing, the availability, the 5G is there. It's present. The download speed, they're testing the top 5 percentile, the top 95 percentile, and then median speeds. And then for reliability, it's about getting connected to 5G and then staying connected to 5G. Here's what I'm taking away from this as I read the report and looked at the summaries. All of this looks really good. It's very promising for all 3 of the carriers. We have tangible and obvious performance improvements from each of the 3 carriers. There's a lot to be excited for if you're with Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. T-Mobile's 5G to gain coverage. They've done a great job there. Verizon and AT&T, you think about what they've got going on, right? They're going to be getting C-band very soon, 40 and 60 megahertz channels. CBRS continues to be an emphasis point for Verizon in, these dedicated markets where they need the capacity. No carrier is resting on its laurels, and none of them can just relax. They're all on each other's tails. This is great. When Verizon dominated 4G LTE, they also dominated this testing. We're seeing a little bit more balance in this testing, and I'm very happy to report that to you all. Let me know what you think of the summary and the conclusion. Let me know what you think of the results, how they did. Maybe you want to tell me how you feel about the T-Mobile results, the AT&T, the Verizon. Do you see the same thing in your experience where you live? Again, this is a national perspective. This is just a big scope of things from a macro level. Looking at individualized markets could be very different. But I'd love to hear what you have to say. Go ahead and comment down below, the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Drop me that line. And I'm going to go ahead and do an individualized breakdown, a very detailed breakdown of this. I'm going to do the fine combing of it on the Patreon. So if you're into that, you can become a supporter of the Patreon page. Link in the description box below for that. And I'll also do a couple of videos, some shorter ones, because I know you guys don't always like long videos on these types of reports, but I'll throw a couple on YouTube as well, so look forward to that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thanks for being a part of this incredible community. You guys are amazing. Go ahead and like this video and share it. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Turn on bell notification icon so you can know whenever I do upload content. And we will see you all on the next video. Peace. Thank you for taking this opportunity to watch the SMT YouTube channel. If you appreciated this video, give it a like and a share to all your favorite social media platforms. Thank you in advance for that. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. We have the SMT Patreon page. We also have the Twitter handle @SneedTech. And do check out the audio-only podcast available on all the major podcast platforms. And if you are new, have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.